Hey, how you doing? Long-time caller, first-time listener here.
Bam! First-time listener. I am your host as always, or for the first time, JuvyThaKid. Hit me up on Instagram if you so wish. It's the only social media I use. Today we are finishing up the Money Game saga. A lot of people have let me know that Crucify Your Culture is technically considered like 0.5. So, yeah, we're going to dive into that and finish up the Money Game saga today. So, boom.
A murderer's mind, born into a murderous time, where right or wrong is a blurred line, hard to define. For greed is poison the well, we all drink from the chalice. It's a long way down into the rabbit hole, Alice.
Now I crucify your culture, burn down the altar. Religion of consumerism picks us up like vultures.
I kind of like... Okay, I'm going to turn these captions off. I don't know why they're on there. I like how... What was the line here? Now I crucify your culture. Now I crucify your culture, burn down the altar. And he's standing on the White House. Because nowadays, politics has just become its own religion for a lot of people. Let's be honest. It's not really about... You know, if you're Christian, you're Catholic, whatever, are you, Democrat, Republican, conservative, liberal, whatever they call it where you live. And basically, your political party and the person that's at the head of it, or at least a part of it, is who people worship and put on a pedestal now. Even though, politicians are self-serving. They just want your vote.
Religion of consumerism picks us up like vultures, takes us for punks. They say jump, we jump. It's the same if it's Bush or Obama or Trump. I'm not buying into a 1, 2, 3 party system. I rise against them illusions of choice. Take our voice or take back your rigged election system. Deficit represent nobody but your money. Funny how you keep them sweet, honey. Shepherds and the sheep, dummy.
Someday they'll find a way to sell my views, like they sold the concept of freedom to you. They sold the voice of Huxley, of Orwell, Guevara, Dalai Lama. Now they're all just a product to you.
And now you care more about you.
That one's really interesting because, not as much now, but there was a whole fucking wave of people who wore Che Guevara shirts or had a poster in their room or whatever it is, and you couldn't tell me anything about the person. You might be able to tell me he was involved with Cuba. That was about it. But other than that, everything else, it was just fucking, oh, well, I see other people with this shirt or that poster, so I'm going to start wearing it too. And, these people just become a product of consumerism themselves. We're selling your face. We're selling your likeness. And yeah, as far as, the whole, people, a lot of people are well, if we didn't have a two-party system, then maybe something could be done. But that's not the case, because even if you have a third party and they have a good platform and things that they want to do, more people have just spent their whole life for generations, whether it was passed down from their parents and their grandparents, all that shit. They are, I'm right-wing, I'm left-wing, whatever you want to say. It's, yeah, it's all a fucking illusion. You know what I mean? There is no, it's not a freedom of choice or whatever. Well, you have the freedom to choose, but let's be honest, those two main parties are always going to be the ones who are usually in charge. It's just, at the end of the day, people don't want to vote for something that they, aren't familiar with or whatever. I mean, most people won't even give them a chance to even listen to what their platform is. So
Choose the loose screws and minded politicians that abuse, choose to shape you, break you. Consumerism breaks you until your thoughts to end you. They make you wanna hate you, so you keep buying. Corporation buying, defying fraudulent liars and burning empires. Tap into the telephone wires and history's bias to glorify the liars and burning empires. Tap into the you keep buying. Corporation buying, defying fraudulent liars and burning empires. Tap into the telephone wires and history's bias to glorifies and justifies our evil. It justifies the wars that rain destruction upon people.
Every single human born equal.
They treat you you like an asset, not a human, man, it's see-through. Slavery through debt, you think that mortgage is to help you? Bills stacking high, killing dreams, money maims you. Lion tames you, the land of the free.
It's, yeah, man, hold on, let me put this back.
Bills stacking high, killing dreams, money.
That right there, bills stacking high, killing dreams. Money maims you, the lion tames you. There's so many people that want to do something. They want to pursue a passion or their dreams or whatever, but they can't because you're only making this much and the cost of living keeps going up and up. So while, you know, you might have a timeline where it's like, okay, like November of this year, I'm going to do this. Well, if it's July now, in between July and November, things can change drastically. Your grocery prices go up, your rent goes up, or your mortgage, or whatever it is. And it's all like, it's just all for the, like, at the cost of greed. These corporations and the people involved with them get to make more money off you, or the banks, or whoever it is. And you're stuck, like, barely scraping by. I don't know. It's fucking... It pisses me off. It really does. Because I would love to see a world where people are able to chase those dreams and pursue those passions and do something that's going to make them, you know, a little bit happier or have that little slice of happiness in their life. But it's just the constant fucking cycle of the same shit over and over again. And it's just, oh my God. I don't know. It's bullshit. Let's be honest.
Maims you, lion tames you, the land of the free. Irony, a hierarchy, folks, education kills the fire in me. Still I stand strong like two towers that were knocked down by greedy men's thirst for power and now greed.
Greed plants a seed that will destroy us all if we succumb to greed. Fuck greed, silent I breathe, burn money. Greed makes us bleed, makes us bleed, makes us bleed.
Our political system is a farce. Democracy will not exist till actions speak louder than money. Wealth is a poison honey, another money making holiday for the Easter bunny. Adverts suck out your soul, drink Coca-Cola, lining up the pockets of the fat controller, selling fear to the people, let it spread like a bowl, a propaganda machine. America dream, it's hopeless. Nikola Tesla, 1883. The DC current system fought against the AC, but not because the AC system wasn't any better, because people don't like change when money's at the center. Move, let me enter from the epicenter. Poison parliamenter, who's the main contender? Oh, it's you, Mr. President. Evident that the counterintelligence is a hell of a prevalent.
I don't know if anyone else is keeping up with some of the news going on lately, but it's kind of fucking crazy how... When did this come out? 4 years ago. It's kind of crazy how some shit, it just, like, hasn't changed. It's history is just repeating itself in a way. Or, like, I don't know, just people don't change that much. I just... I'm not even going to get into it. Yeah, that was good. I like that. And I mean, like, it is the same shit, you know what I mean? Like, it's how can we make this profit? How can we, you know, have the rich paying less taxes and the poorer people paying more taxes? And it's fucking, you know, oh, we investigated ourselves and we found we didn't do anything wrong. And then these are the same people that, like, other regular people, like working class people or whatever in the world are defending. And it's just like, well, you know, you got to make money, or, you know, they're doing this for, like, us as people. And it's like, what are you talking about? Like, seriously. I don't know. Well, I guess that was Crucify Your Culture. And I guess we finished up the money game saga now. I hope you folks enjoyed. Check out the other content while you're here. I've done a lot of Ren stuff lately, and there's a whole series of first-time listener stuff. It's unfortunate because I've done other bands as well, but they can't be put out on YouTube because the copyright and all that, which sucks So, either way, always remember, you are worthy of kindness and love in this world. And don't let anybody tell you, like, you know, who you are as a person is wrong or anything like that. You know what I mean? Stay undefeated against the bad days. Every day you thought was going to be the one to break you, you made it past that. So just do your best to keep that up. Alright? All my quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos, for the love of everybody, keep being weird. Kick Shishakitan. I love you. Be good.
A murderer's mind, born into a murderous time, where right or wrong is a blurred line, hard to define. For greed is poison the well, we all drink from the chalice. It's a long way down into the rabbit hole, Alice.
Now I crucify your culture, burn down the old top religion of consumerism, picks us up like vultures, takes us for punks. They say jump, we jump, it's the same if it's Bush or Obama or Trump. I'm not buying into a 1, 2, 3 party system. I rise against them illusions of choice, take our voice, or take back your rigged election system. Deficit, represent nobody but your money. Funny how you keep them sweet, honey, shepherds and the sheep on me.
Someday they'll find a way to sell my views, like they sold the concept of freedom to you. They sold the